Hi, friends. This is Jamie Forsyth with Usborne Books and More. I have so many nonfiction books to share with you today, so I'm just going to jump right in. If you have any questions or need any other recommendations, please let me know. I'll start with one baby book. So this one is from our Little Red Penguin series, and this one's words, and there's also numbers and I think letters and things like that. So there are several flaps in this one. Really fun for kids to read. Great, check that out if you have little kids. Another one is our mini books. My kids love these for so long. They're kind of grown out of them now at around 3 and 5. So my first 100 words. This is great for kids just kind of learning their words, when you want them to start using words instead of just screaming about things. So this one's getting dressed. It shows skirt, dress, hat, so things like that. And there's also playground, my room, outside, food, butterflies, animals, people, and fun times. So these are very sturdy. They can be chewed on, they can be stepped on, they'd be thrown across the room, stacked like blocks. Mini series or mini books. Another one that are great. These books are $5 each, and they are full of information. And if your kids are inquisitive about animals, we have a Usborne Beginners Animal series, and there's also this includes obviously monkeys, and they have things like bees and ants and cats and owls, all sorts of things. So obviously lots of information, not too difficult, but they're great. Also along the same line, the Usborne Young Beginners series. So these are for younger kids. They still have a lot of information, but they are for younger children. Not as much information. So check out the Usborne Beginner series. Another one, let's go with this one. Okay, so Shine a Light books are all nonfiction, and we have, I think, 11 of them now. So there are topics for every child. And with these books, so for example, dark nooks under rocks make perfect hiding places. Can you see who's resting here? Get a flashlight. Put it under the book, and it's a crab, and then it will go and tell you something about the crab. So we have these in rainforest, construction sites. They just came out with the human body, a few other ones, camouflage, animal camouflage, space, gardening. So Shine a Light books. Another series that we have are, so there's 1,000 Animals is this one, and there's also 1,000 Things That Go. And then there's also, they made smaller books like these called 199. So 199 things that go and 199 things under the ocean. So, that's the glossary. So this will just tell you all about different animals, what they're called. That's all. But they're fun to look at. They keep the children quiet for a while, so I know that's what you want. Also, the peek inside, the look inside, and the see inside books are great. They all have lots of flaps. The easier ones are the peek inside, and then they get more difficult as the look inside and see inside. This one is the jungle. Lots of flaps. So lots of information about tons of topics. Pretty much anything that you want. So look inside, peek inside, and see inside. This one, I had one of my friends give this to me. So it's the first 1,000 words in German, and she knows my husband. And if you guys know my husband, he speaks German, and he's kind of taught me a little bit. And so I thought this was kind of a strange book at first because my kids don't speak German, obviously. Well, maybe not obviously, but my kids don't speak German, and they, I don't speak German very well, but there's a there's not a glossary, maybe a glossary at the end, and it shows you pronunciation. But this also doubles as an excellent I Spy book. So, for example, you'd have this, and you would say, you'd say, Henry, wo ist der Hund? Where is the hound, the dog? And so he would have to look and find der Hund, and he'd say, there it is. And so he's kind of learning German, learns a few German words, and they have this book in Spanish and Hebrew and French and all. There's something like 8 of these. So it's a great book to kind of get children to learn some different languages. It's kind of different I Spy books. So first 1,000 words. Next is the Big Book series. This one is the Big Book of Stars and Planets. The reason we love these books is because they have magnificent foldouts. There you go. Tells you, obviously, nonfiction, again, nonfiction books, so it gives you lots of information about stars and planets, and there's also rocket ships that Henry likes, and let me see, there's Big Book of Big Bugs, which I do not personally like because it shows real life-size bugs that are like as big as the page, and that grosses me out. But then there's Big Book of Big Machines and Monsters and a few other ones, so definitely check out the Big Book series. And then finally, we'll end with encyclopedias. No, we're not going to end with that. I'm going to show this one first. So pocketbooks. Usborne just came out with 5 different pocketbooks. There's mammals, reptiles, insects, and then big cities, and I'm forgetting one. But these are just straightforward. They give you lots of facts about the animal, the genus and species, the habitat distribution, size, weight, lifespan, predators, and diet and facts. And then where they are in the conservation status, so if they're close to being extinct or anything like that. And these are really fun if your kids are into animals. We are really into animals at our house, in case you haven't noticed. So really, really great pocketbooks. Take them with you in your purse, whatever you need. All right, now the encyclopedias. This one will go through the 7 continents, and we'll tell you all about the animals that live there, facts about those. This is a beautiful book. We love it. We read it all the time. This is an easy one. Well, it's the beginning or first encyclopedia of science. So it starts you off telling you, just kind of the basics of science. Here we have, the human body, materials, how materials change, forces. So it's a really good introduction. Magnets. We did the body one. So lots of really fun things just to kind of give them an intro to science. Give them kind of a head start. And then last but not least, the Usborne Living World Encyclopedia. And they have some other ones also. Just check out all the encyclopedias on Usborne. You will not be disappointed. They have the best encyclopedias. And that way the kids don't have to go on the computer to learn about anything. You can actually give them books. So I hope you found something that you liked today. Please ask me any questions that you'd like, and happy reading.